All right. What day is it? Thursday? I think so. Anyway, long day. Sitting here on Evolution Creek, right next to Evolution Meadow at the end of Evolution Valley. A lot of evolutions. I started the day in Evolution Basin near Wanda Lake. Took lots of photos, talked with lots of people, dropped some altitude, some serious miles too. My dogs are tired today. And just had dinner, just about finishing, cup of tea. Sun just set. Just missed all the colors, sorry about that. Long day tomorrow though. Gotta go down to about 8,000 feet, ARG, and go back up. The pass is 11.4. We won't make that tomorrow. Try to make 9,400, 10,000 if I feel lucky. Not totally broken down. Interesting day today. I was thinking about how cool thing about backpacking is you don't think about work because you're thinking about everything else. Thinking about the weather because it rained today at the end of the day. Right while I was taking a bath, by the way. It's just, you just don't think of work here because you're thinking about all the other stuff. So here I am walking through a little isthmus on the way to Evolution Lake. And these guys are talking financial instruments, and the pros and cons on the trail. And I called the guy out on it and said, what are you doing? Anyway, they were nice guys. One of the guys, he was sporting a 1978 blue Tioga backpack, Kelpie Tioga backpack I used to own. I think I bought it in 76, something like that, 75, 76, and wore it out. He was proud of that. And he said he had another one, a 79, if that one ever broke. Anyway, that was interesting. Ran into some people from all over the world, actually. So it was interesting day, interesting people, beautiful scenery, just like this here on Evolution Creek. Yep. This is my campsite today. Bring you back to the better stuff down here. And I'll see you in the morning. Bright and early, I think. Okay. Musings from the tent. I was sitting here recalling the day, and there was just this one interesting encounter I had. There was this lady hiking up from Evolution Valley to Evolution Basin, and she asks me, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Somewhere down, down canyon." And she looked at me like I was insane, like I hadn't given her a specific place that I was going to actually arrive at for the evening. That was a little interesting, but what really capped it was the second question, which I thought was hilarious and worth capturing on video. She says, does your cell phone work at the top of those passes? Like, Muir Pass is, you know, when you get up really high there, will my cell phone work? I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I thought that was interesting, and yes, I looked at her a little befuddled and said, "No, I don't think your cell phone's gonna work up there." And I said, "You know, I think a cell phone is just kind of added weight on a trip out here." And with that, she walked on. I don't know why the hell she was out here. Good morning. It's Thursday. Here in Evolution Basin. And I don't know, we're 11.5 or something like that. Down below Muir Pass. After the storm, things are packed away a little moist today, but we're headed that direction. Down there, and then around the corner. I think, looking at the clouds, remembering a big steep talus thing on the other side of Alpine that offers too much opportunity for mishap. I'm going to take the Evolution Valley route. I haven't done that in too many damn years. Anyway, we're going to do that, go down that route, see how far I get, and then tomorrow we'll come back up Paiute into Humphreys Basin. That's the hope, at least. Exit the next day, probably over Paiute Pass. Anyway, it's really pretty. We woke up clear, and then these clouds started moving in first thing in the morning. And all the weather reports said kind of Friday was up for debate. I hope this early morning stuff means that it's just going to clear out and there's going to be nothing. But yeah, that's our old Ionian Basin little saddle we went in. Looking at down below from that this time, it looks like, who the hell took that route? Anyway, nice little camp here. Love this kind of terrain. And we're gonna head on down. And like I said, we're gonna go that way. So have a good one. And see you on the other side of something. Almost into Evolution Valley. And caught this waterfall, stopped here for lunch, and got a long slog to make it through as far as I can Evolution Valley. Either before it rains or before I get out, get as far as I can to Paiute Creek. This is a cool place, water falling everywhere. I'm headed down to see what happens. Alright. Friday morning. I'm getting up at 4:30 again this morning. Got the pot on. Got my oatmeal, my coffee ready. We're going to gear up for the assault. Today is coming out of Evolution Meadow into that lower canyon that hooks up with Paiute. I don't know if it's called Goddard. It's the intersection with Goddard. Anyway, it's a little bit lower. Intersect the Paiute and then up and up and more up. No disturbances last night, which is good. Because I was expecting to be in bear territory. Made the appropriate protections. Had the, well, you can't see it out there, but the nightly aluminum pot alarm. And I had the pack connected to the tent and food all doubled up and everything. So we're just waiting here now for water to boil and deliver our oatmeal and coffee. I expected it to be a damp everywhere this morning, but it wasn't. Turned out to be just a pleasant night. It was cloudy a little bit when I went to bed still, but the stars finally came out, and it's been solid stars ever since. Today is supposed to be good weather. If the weather people on Sunday were worth anything. So you know what that means? Could be stormy as hell today. Anyway, me, myself, and I, we're headed up, and we'll check in with you later. I had to give you a lift off. Whoop. That's hot. Dang it. Anyway, it is possible to boil water out here. Well, I didn't give you a shot of my dried fruit, oatmeal. We have liftoff. It really does boil. Whoops.